project coming from you from the living room tonight. Like I said in my short video last night, I was going to do a NFL pick, week pick. Of course, this is week 1 of the NFL season. Been looking forward to it all year. Just basically been looking forward to, I don't care about any other teams, but I'm still going to pick the other teams, is of course my Detroit Lions. Yeah. Sports Illustrated picked them to go to the Super Bowl, but let's see if Sports Illustrated will do all right this season, picking the Super Bowl winners. They haven't had a successful, what was I reading? I was reading somewhere that they said that they haven't been successful at picking a Super Bowl winner in, I think, once or twice the last 20-something years, like that. But let's get going on my picks. Gotta hurry up, get this done. My wife's working, gotta pick up the house a little bit. It's not a big mess, but so, and I gotta cook dinner still too. Anyways, so week 1 of the NFL. So far, we have 2 games already played. That was Thursday night's first game of the season. That was Baltimore and Kansas City in a close one. Kansas City, yeah. They got that one at 27-20, the final for that one. And then last night's game in Brazil, São Paulo, was the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Thank you, Philadelphia, for that victory last night. Green Bay went down. Never was a Packers fan. So then there's other games being played tomorrow night. Starting tomorrow afternoon. And we got Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pittsburgh's been pretty weak the last couple of years. Atlanta, so has them, but they have acquired Kirk Cousins. I'm picking Atlanta over this one. I don't think Pittsburgh's gonna do well at all this season. Atlanta, I think they're going to finish either 2nd or 3rd in their division. Arizona at Buffalo. Automatically, I got Buffalo winning. I don't see any talent at all in Arizona at all. Now, here's the one I picked, and I've always been I was an '85 Bears fan. That was like my first memory of NFL football. Was the Chicago Bears, the '85 Bears, the 4-6 defense. You got Jim McMahon, you had Walter Payton, and all that, and Mike Ditka, of course. But I have Chicago beating Tennessee at Chicago at the Soldier Field. Yeah, Chicago, that's our biggest threat, I think, in our division for Detroit is Chicago. Picking Chicago at beating Tennessee. That game's at 1 o'clock, Soldier Field. The other game I have here is New England at Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati on this one. New England hasn't been much of a talent since Bill Belichick left. Well, they weren't really talented last season with Bill Belichick. Without Tom Brady, they haven't been really that great with Tom Brady. We got Houston at Indianapolis. Don't know too much. Seriously, I don't really know about a bunch of the other teams besides who Detroit played in the playoffs last year. I'm a diehard Lions fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with it's a home game for Indianapolis, but I think Houston's a stronger team. They will beat Houston at Indianapolis. They will beat them in Indianapolis. Battle of Florida here. We got Jacksonville and Miami. I'm going with Miami on this one. I think I'm going with Jacksonville. They have Lawrence at quarterback. They did good a few years back. I think they did good. Did they go good last year? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if Jacksonville did good. I didn't do really much research. I should have did. I just had a busy morning. Okay, I'm lying. I slept in today. So, yeah, didn't do any much research. Just you know, just did my stuff around the house today. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so I got Jacksonville. I'm taking Jacksonville over Miami. Uh, two NFC South teams playing. Carolina at New Orleans. New Orleans. Um, I'm like I said, this is the first week. I'm gonna start doing more research, probably for the week 2. I just came up with this yesterday at work, thinking that I should do some pick'ems, Anyways, so now Carolina and New Orleans. I'm gonna go with New Orleans at this one. Playing home to the old Superdome. They got their fan support behind them. I will go with New Orleans. So I got the next game, and that game is at 1 o'clock also. Another 1 o'clock game, Minnesota at New York, Giants. I think New York has trouble at quarterback. They don't know. I'm going to go with Minnesota. I think Minnesota's not going to be a strong team this season without their J.J. McCarthy. He's out for the season. They really scared the hell out of me when they had J.J. McCarthy, but he went down. And not trying to say, hey, it's good for a player to be injured, but to me, he just looks like some freaking frat boy. Not a Wolverines fan for school he went to. Never was a Michigan Wolverines fan. But I will pick Minnesota over New York on this one. 4:05 game. We got Las Vegas, the Raiders, at the LA Chargers. You know what? It's Jim Harbaugh coaching the Chargers now. Hate Jim Harbaugh. Can't stand the guy. Never did. Looks like a little weasel. And all the crap he's pulled at Michigan, winning a national championship. But kind of crooked, Kind of crooked, I think. I'm going with Las Vegas on this one. 4:05 game in Los Angeles. Then we got Denver at Seattle. 4:05 game. I am going with... I'm going to go with Seattle on this one. I was a Denver fan at one time, but the trouble with all that, Denver hasn't been really successful the last few seasons. Seattle, it's one of those teams, that could get the NFC West. No, they won't, but they'll be contenders, But I will go with Seattle on that game, 4:05 game. We got Dallas at Cleveland at 4:25. Ed Michelle, the great indoors channel I follow, they follow me. I'm going to go with Cleveland, even though they commented on my thing saying they think there's going to be a Cleveland-Detroit Super Bowl. That'd be something to dream about, right, Ed? Right, Michelle? All right. So for you, because I hate the Cowboys, I will go with your Browns at home. Now we have the Washington, not the Redskins, playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Going with Tampa Bay on this one. Washington hasn't been contenders in years. Don't know if they're doing well or not. If they didn't have I don't know if they had a good preseason or not. And so I will go with Tampa Bay on this one. We played Detroit played them in the playoffs, and we beat them. All right, and the big game, the big game, 8:20 game at Ford Field in the friendly city to Detroit. We got Stafford and the Rams coming to Detroit, playing them again. We got them in the playoffs. We knocked Matthew Stafford right on his butt. His wife's not coming to Detroit for this game. She says Detroit fans are unruly. Shut up. Detroit gonna win against the Rams. Start off with a good season, Detroit. Good season. Detroit picked to go to the Super Bowl by Sports Illustrated. This could be the year. This could be the year where I could die as a happy man if Detroit goes to the Super Bowl and wins it. Monday night game, 8:15 p.m. Jets at San Fran. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers, don't like you, never did, even when you played in Green Bay. Kind of chuckled when you got hurt in the first game of the season. Don't like you. Going with the Niners in this one, even though they beat us in the conference championship. Sorry, San Fran is going to beat the New York Jets. So these are my picks of week 1. So week 2, going to be a little bit more informed. Make sure you watch some football. It's football weather in Michigan right now. Freaking temperature outside, only like 56 degrees. You smell the air, even though it's supposed to be 90 on Tuesday. But that's September in Michigan for you. Alright, this has been the Andrew Miles Project. Stay tuned. Keep watching my videos. Remember, I want 50 subscribers by the end of the weekend so I can do some live stream. Maybe I'll even do this, my picks, by a live stream. So yeah, if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, comment down below. This has been the Andrew Miles Project. Talk to y'all later. Love all of you too. Bye.